Live on YouTube now. We'll be live on the Rockfin here in a moment.
Excellent.
But we should be good to go.
Why don't we come this way so we got the banner?
On the YouTubes and shit.
Yeah. Hey everyone, it's Glory, the co-host. We're live. People are gathering here and that's the lovely Keith McHenry.
Yeah,
everyone.
Thanks for having us. Well, I'm really proud to be out here with Steve and the whole team, and to support Commander X. So Commander X, he supported me when I was in jail and when Bruno Bonds was being arrested in Orlando, Florida. And he supported the people that we are still supporting in San Lorenzo Park. And his case was today. There's a new court date, which is coincidentally Indigenous Peoples Day, October 12th. And so we're hoping that people can start mobilizing for that. Let's get him out before then. That's outrageous for civil disobedience to get that much time in jail when you've done so much for the world. And so we need to get Commander X out. And Chris was right before his capture in Mexico and deportation here to the United States was doing a live broadcast every week out of San Lorenzo Park, where he did his first action. And we got a huge amount of support for people living in the park, and we're going to continue to do that, but it's unfortunate that we can't do it with Commander X now. So,
Yeah.
Free Commander X.
Yes.
Okay.
And for those of you wondering, I guess I'll walk through what happened in court today while we're here. Pretty much, the whole thing happened in like 10 minutes, so it was weird because it was like this huge contrast to the Assange case, where like if this were Assange's case, like they would still be working through tech issues right now. Meanwhile, here they literally just swiftly and calmly decided to further detain an old activist who's not in the best of health, who's being persecuted for, helping the homeless. So, whole thing happened in like 10 minutes. Basically, everyone got in the meeting, and as soon as that everyone was in the meeting, they were basically like, we quickly realized that the prosecution did not have their case together, because they were still talking about how to incorporate the Orlando indictment. And Jay Rorty, his defense lawyer, was basically just saying that they needed more time for discovery and such. And they kept talking about Rule 20, whatever the hell that is. And then after that, after that, they just went forward to deciding on the next court date, and that's going to be October 12th at 9 a.m. So same time, like morning wise, but October 12th, 9 a.m. They're postponing it further because we know that game. So, oh, and also they disabled the chat, so they know we're there. But, that made Commander X very happy.
Yeah, we don't even know how many people were able to log on because they disabled the chat. Normally in a Zoom call, if you've got... Here, Keith.
Yeah.
You say, yeah. I'm going to help you guys with that.
Thank you.
I'm homeless and I need help with that.
Yeah, but they disabled the chat because, they saw us there. And X also told his sister shortly after that all of the panelists there could see the chat. So, like, if you typed in, a free Commander X, like, big shout out to our guy Brooks, MCSC fam, who came in and did that. If you type something in the chat, then like we couldn't see it, as in us, the people, but all the people in that Zoom meeting, like panel wise, could see it. So yeah, that means something.
Oh, we have a message from John Kiriakou that we can play in support of, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I can email it to you and you can play it through your phone on the megaphone.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay, Free Commander X, come on. Free Commander X! Free Commander X!
I'll wait until the light goes red before I shout something.
Louder! Free Commander X! Yay!
All right, hold up. If you could take one camera and just hold it for a second so I can cup my hands to my mouth.
Sure.
Yeah, watch out. So
Like that?
it's just to hold it. Let's test out this echo.
That's good.
Right now!
What he said!
I said right now!
I think we lost the live stream. They booted us from the Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Got booted from the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna have to.
Wait, hold on. Let me check.
Yeah, no. Check that out because I'm pretty sure we just got kicked off of the public Wi-Fi here,
Guys,
which I can
start yelling it.
I can hotspot it.
What are you doing for practice?
I can make this a hotspot and do that.
December? Wait. This summer?
Says
I
we're
see it.
okay. Okay. Well then it's
You ask me now.
I see it.
When you're retired, it's always something.
Yeah, no, ICU says we're good.
okay.
Oh yes, as cab. Okay, so I'm gonna answer some of the questions in the chat. Who is Commander X? Commander X is an activist and hacktivist for the Anonymous Collective. Pretty much, he first started out helping the homeless in Santa Cruz. And then in Orlando, he did a lot of work with Food Not Bombs. And then later on, once the FBI started going after him, he did even more work with Anonymous. And he was involved in like a lot of ops, like Op Tunisia, Op Israel, and more and more of that stuff. He was also a fervent supporter of Julian Assange. So kind of going at him is another way to go at people connected to WikiLeaks and a part of this broader war on activism and hacktivism. So, yes. Bail for Commander X was out of the question at the court. Unfortunately, yes. Yeah.
Well, and it was never going to be a question because he was renditioned.
Mm-hmm.
When your asylum status is violated and you've been kidnapped, you don't get the normal bail proceedings that most people do. Aside on top of that, he was given a failure to appear charge,
Yeah.
and I'm sure he's got federal evading charges as well, even though they weren't mentioned in the arraignment this morning.
Yeah, none of that stuff was mentioned. It was basically like the prosecution trying to get their argument together. So, yeah, brilliant.
Right? No, nobody paid. YouTube, that's not us. That's just a random car going down the street in San Jose. I've got to talk over it because in case YouTube gets wind of that and gives us a fucking DCMA notice over some goddamn Rough Riders. Rest in peace, my dog. Rest in peace.
He's activated for homeless?
Yeah, so he was doing, and then when we were being arrested, he was supporting the people in San Lorenzo Park in Santa Cruz, and so that's the first charge. And then the next thing was he helped us when we were getting arrested feeding the homeless in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, and he helped you. He's there helping us either down here.
We have food at St. James Park on Sundays.
Straight up, this is downtown San Jose in the middle of the summer right now. This is a motherfucking ghost town. It is insane. I mean, this is the fourth largest populated city in California. Like seriously, those like 4 people over there, that's about the most people that we've seen in a group since we've been out here today.
No, it's so weird. And like I've been here for a couple days visiting family. Even at night, there's not that many people.
It's the middle of the fucking summer.
Yeah, but I need hope. I just asked them for the FBI's number. You know, I've been waiting for my payment for over a month already. And there's no reason why I should be homeless. This is our tribal land. This is our tribal land. There's this metal building is on and everything. We should be homeless.
Yeah, that's insane.
And they should be protecting me from being hurt by the San Jose police and San Jose Sheriff's Department. They, the FBI, should be protecting me, and they're not. I should be better protected from Obama signing the bill when he was president, protecting the Native American population against any civil rights violations and civil rights harm. And nothing's being done for me and my family.
Yeah, so you can call me here, and I'll hook you up. I won't be able to do it until later tonight, but I can hook you up with Robert.
I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer so I can go after the sheriff.
Huh?
Should I lock this on?
If you want to. Will you, so I'm more than happy to talk about that. Christopher Doyen was a homeless man in Santa Cruz about a decade ago. He, in protest of the way that all of the unhoused were being treated in Santa Cruz, helped that gentleman from Food Not Bombs there who founded the organization in the 80s.
So the court is here in San Jose. Why?
So,
this is a completely different county.
yeah, so because X,
I'm listening.
yeah,
I live in a van.
X was,
I'm Native American. You know, and I want Social Security. I'm supposed to be better protected.
X had received asylum in Mexico in 2019. He was kidnapped from his home in Mexico and brought back up here to face charges for allegations stemming back to 2011 and 2012. He's in Santa Rita. He had to appear by video court, but we came here. Failure to appear right now, and a 2011 DDoS in a 2011 DDoS charge. How's it going, man?
I'm from Minnesota, honey. I know Native American.
I'm from Indiana.
I'm Native American. I'm Native American. There's no reason why in hell I should be homeless with all these empty buildings, all these federal buildings, all these government buildings that are empty. You know what I mean? And I'm still
I
homeless.
love your t-shirt. And that sucks, honey. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm still without my money from Social
You
Security.
too, sister.
Yep, this is like.
I worked hard for my money, 20 years straight for my money.
You, honey.
Now there's millions and more people that are facing this too. It's outrageous.
Hey,
So we had a young woman.
Your money's on the way, your money's on the way, your money's on the way. What the fuck is my money? I work for my money. You guys are doing business on my tribal land. You guys got your business on my tribal land.
They're harassing you, moving you from.
Yeah, you know, I'm home. Where the fuck's my money? Where's my money? I'm gonna go down to the private bank to take a fucking IOU. You're doing business on my fucking business, on my county, on my tribal land. That's what I'm about to stand right now. Go into a bank and say, give me my fucking money. This is my money. Where's my taxes? For all the money that you guys are making on my land.
Yes.
On the real shit. And who's to say that it's going to be a crime if I go into a bank and say, give me some money. I want my money with my taxes that you guys are supposed to be paying for our tribal land.
So Christopher is in Santa Rita.
Santa Rita right now for failure to appear from a 2011 warrant and for a direct disruption of service attack on a Santa Cruz County website on a Saturday for a half an hour when no one was there, and on a couple of tourism websites in the city of Orlando in 2012 when they had arrested that gentleman.
That was 2011.
Right, or 2011, sorry. That gentleman was in an Orlando jail.
Because of COVID.
And people who identify each other by the Guy Fawkes mask that
Okay, right on. Thank
the
you, my
glory
dear,
is
for the
it
reference.
has dawned. They set up a protest. Did direct
So he's
disruption
why
of
is
service
he,
attacks
he's
on
in
that?
court here in San Jose?
He was in federal court this morning at 9.
And how'd it go?
And they didn't give him bail. They didn't even talk about it.
Who's the judge?
Freeman.
That name.
Who is the judge?
Freeman.
Fuck that
Her
shit.
name is Freeman.
Her name? Let's go viral. with
She
that
bears a
shit.
striking resemblance to Nancy Pelosi. It looks like they could be like crypt mates or drinking buddies.
So what?
Why? What's her fucking issue? And
So
who's
what
the
happened?
DA? Let's
There's
get all
no
that
bail
info.
though. There's no bail. They
Why?
can't hold anybody.
What
What did he do? Did he cyberbully someone?
No. So what happened the first time he was sleeping in San Lorenzo Park over in Santa Cruz, right?
Okay.
And then
Somebody.
somebody, one of the homeless people was found dead under the bridge and all this stuff. And
Okay.
eventually
It
he's like,
happens.
and he was doing like this protesting with a bunch of other people
And?
against the law. The
These
camping
cops are
ban
killing
law.
people over here.
Right?
And they arrested him?
No, so then he did first he did like a denial of service to the courthouse.
What's the
And
denial of service?
so that for 30 minutes, nobody.
So
could
a
get on
direct
their
disruption of service attack is basic. It's like a prank. It's if you were to make a computer refresh itself. The
Okay,
browser tab,
That's what he did.
if you made it refresh itself over and over and over and over again, it
And
makes
they're
it
holding him in jail.
it
for
makes
that
it so
shit?
people can't access the way.
That was the first
That
one.
that is a federal crime under the Computer
Okay.
Fraud and Abuse
Okay,
Act
wait
of
then. 1986,
1986, which
Oh.
Congress passed
And who passed?
because they watched the movie War Games and got scared. Congress watched a fucking Hollywood movie and it freaked them out, so they passed the laws that govern how we behave on the internet.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but it's real.
We gotta get him out. We gotta get him out. There's no bail. There's no bail. I mean, people gotta be released.
Well, and they making
Nobody
them.
can be held unless it's a fucking
What the fuck is that?
violent crime. Everybody else has to be released. Nobody can be held in jail. There's a no bail. There's a no bail law right now. You got people that are trafficking drugs that are being released from jail. Okay, no bail. No bail. And this man-
Hey, thanks for coming down, man. How did you hear about it?
I can only stick around for a little bit. But
Okay.
I figured
Oh,
I'd
that's
show up
what
for at
she's
least
a
a little bit
lawyer.
to show my support.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Real talk. He should be out of jail. Okay. There's fucking people being trafficking drugs that are being released from jail.
There's people
no bail
trafficking
allowed.
people that have been given a pass.
They can only hold people for violent crimes, not type of fucking crimes. The fuck is up with that? He has to have a bail. It's against the law. It's against the fucking rules and regulations of the state.
Cool.
There has to be a bail for this man. They only hold people in jail for violent crimes. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Everybody else has to be released.
Yep. And now they're not allowed to sweep homeless camps. And they're sweeping homeless camps.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point. I outreach to the homeless.
Yeah. That's outrageous.
I have my own business. Outreach to the homeless. They're not allowed to sweep people out of their camps. And they're doing it. It's illegal.
Well, I mean, it's true. Jesus.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna help you guys. Okay, I'm gonna help this man. Really? I was to the homeless. I have my own business. This man should not be in jail because of this fucking type of crime. People who trafficking drugs are being released from jail. They can't hold anybody unless it's a violent crime. Wait a minute, the lawyer can come down.
How do you solid people feel about that? Just this morning, we all And I know that you guys know we're there. We're not going to stay silent for our brother. You can't disable enough chats or sign with enough people. We will stand with Commander X until he's free.
Should we walk there from here?
It's at 7th and Santa Clara. We can park in the grocery outlet park.
Yeah, it'll make the guys feel more
Trusting. Okay. Yeah. No. Fuck this mess.
I do see what you have to deal with, Jones. I'm sorry. I am. I am. The frizz is real.
Yep, the way we do it. That's it. We got it bigger next week.
Okay, so I'll see you guys down there, right?
Every weekend. Now on the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
Are we going to stay here till 1?
I don't know. How long do we want to stay here?
It's up to you guys.
Entirely up to, yeah.
Was Hunter coming?
No, PayPal screwed her over. So, okay, here, I'll flip that around.
Yeah.
So, Hunter Carranza, big shout out to her, by the way, was supposed to be here today with her magnificent husband, and she was trying to access her funds from PayPal, and PayPal would not let her access her funds. So they are stuck in Vegas right now. So that's PayPal in the span of 24 hours screwing over Last American Vagabond and Hunter, who, by the way, pretty publicly threw her first action just a couple of weeks ago.
Hey, bro. Fuck PayPal.
Yeah.
They locked me out of my account because I sent a super chat to someone, and in that message, it read Cuba. So that's why they locked my account.
They did something similar with the GoFundMe for legal funding, right?
Yeah.
So an unmasked anon called Marty G has a case going back to 2015 that he's been raising money for a legal defense for, and it was taken down the same weekend that X was kidnapped. Like 72 hours after X was taken from Mexico, Barrett Brown got sealed charges that stem back to the Obama era as well. It really looks like the Biden administration is operating on like a vengeance-based policy, and they're trying to settle as many old scores from that era as possible. Like, they're also really posturing really hard on Iran. They've escalated in Syria.
With the Biden administration in Iran, it makes absolutely no sense. It should be the easiest foreign policy layup ever after the last administration totally messed things up, right?
Well, and I mean, they've got John Kerry with them, who brokered the initial one, but Iran isn't talking to anyone until they inaugurate their new president, which is in September or October. So they put off negotiation until then at bare minimum, but the guy that they've elected president is a super hardline conservative who is also next in line to be Ayatollah. So not only is he like the supreme political leader, but he's next in line to be the religious leader. And that too, the Biden administration has to talk to. And they've come out and said, like, we're 90% there to having a nuclear weapon. The only reason we don't go the final 10% is because we don't want to. But we can. We just don't want to. And it's a really weird, like, that's a weird position for anybody to be in, to negotiate with in the first place. Do you have anything you want to say, Keith?
I got something I want to say. It's inspired by the chat.
Corey Jones does. Oh, that's.
Oh, it's still on. Okay.
I just turned it on.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Trying to help you out, Jones.
Oh, this is really loud. I like it.
They're stolen indigenous land, trying to persecute an old activist for helping the homeless.
Hard telling. I don't know if you count that as open. I think it's just a little awning thingy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think they're pretty well set on the glass scene here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, regardless.
As the last year today, cops are beating and harassing journalists. My friend got here in Los Angeles left his handcuffing on one of you.
Oh, that was Vishal, right?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Vishal always gets harassed too. He'll literally get targeted, and he'll be like videoing them, and they'll be like, "Go home, Vishal," and they'll be pointing him out like, "Hey, that's Vishal." Or like what the sheriffs love to do is they take out like a spotlight and they shine it at you. I used to get pissed at that thing. But yeah. Oh gosh.
Shout out to Ronnie and Ed Costello.
All right.
Costello says he should have been here for this one. And you're right, because I'm pretty sure you live like right around here. Next time. Next time.
Yeah, next time.
Well, we should get like we can use the 4 months to organize.
Yeah, so October 12th is X's next court date. Yeah, I might as well.
October 12th is Commander X's next court date.
I love how she takes a deep ass breath to talk into the megaphone.
Yeah.
That's just good shit. It is.
I'm
It's
trying
good
to
shit.
project my shit here. I'm not trying to be no like, oh, October 12th is Commander. No.
October 12th is Commander X's next court date.
Can I say expect this, or is that like setting us up for failure here?
It's up to you. Our motivation will determine how foolish that statement will be in the future.
Oh man. I don't want to set
How
us
big a
up for,
check you feel like writing today, Glory Jones?
I don't want to set us up for like a DHS beatdown. I don't.
Right.
We already do that enough ourselves by just being ourselves.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Bring Commander X. Judge Freeman, you should drop the case against Commander X.
I don't know if you can do that, but still.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she is the judge. It's in her purview to dismiss.
Judge Freeman, dismiss the case against Commander X.
Mexican restaurant down the corner.
Okay.
Cool.
Judge Freeman, I know I'm wrong. If you can hear me, dismiss the case against Commander X, a.k.a. Christopher Bryant. Commander X, if you can hear me all the way, stand right over here below.
All right, guys, we're probably going to wrap it.
Yeah. I might keep yelling, but yes.
Right. No, but we love the shit out of you guys. We'll see you soon.
There's only one decision.
No extradition!
Love y'all.
Oh, shit. Where'd that go?
Okay.